Nathan, I can't think of a better way to mark our return to the Championship than with 3 points and like that.
Yeah, look, an emotional day all round for the football club, not just the return, and a packed Valley, but obviously the 3 that we remembered today as well. And what a fitting game, the effort, the honesty that we played with, and then to win it in the manner that we did and to see the Valley rocking like that, truly, truly outstanding.
I'm sure those 3 were looking down in the 95th minute as well and winning that ball over the line. And something that I felt was quite poignant about that performance is it epitomised so much of what got us to this level, but with extra quality heaped on top.
Look, we keep saying we want to, if we do the basics right, then we always give ourselves a chance to win football games. What we do feel is we always got a goal in us, and to be fair, we've created enough today. Their keeper's probably been man of the match for them. They could have had a pen later on, but we should have had two pens. Josh one Stonewall, the other one he pulls Tans. Yeah. Any VAR thing gives us 2, gives them 1. So there's nothing to moan about there, but I just thought, they're a technically wonderful side. They're an ex-Premier League, they've got athleticism, they've got everything, but we matched them all over. Once we got the grips of it, we showed no fear. We went after the game and we demonstrated some wonderful, wonderful quality. And I thought, just a little bit falling to us in the box, but when it did fall to us, probably wouldn't have wanted it to fall to anyone else on the pitch, because that's what we paid the money for, and that's what he did.
The covered end sees yet another late minute winner, and this team we know battles to the end. The tenacity from Lloyd to get the touch to tee up Harvey Nibbs, who again was a real target of yours. I know you were so pleased to get that deal over the line, and what a mate to mark his debut.
Well, look, it's fairy tale stuff, but we preach to these. We met these early, we preach to them, we say this is what the Charlton is, this is what you have to do to play for Charlton. If you come and play for Charlton and do the things, this is what could happen to you, this is why we want you. And we've wanted him because that's what he does. Things fall to him. The technique to then, in our calm head in the 93rd, 94th minute was truly wonderful. And look, what a way to win a game. And as you said, credit to Watford. Watford a good side, and they'll be up there, I'm sure. But for us to come back into the Championship and to do what we did today, I'm so proud of the football club, because what a club.
And we had a little switch around of personnel which seemed to highlight the versatility of a number of players in our squad. How helpful is that for you in the dugout, knowing that those tactical tweaks can happen in such tightly contested games?
I've always taken recruitment seriously, because no matter how good a manager I think I am or how good a coach I am, I have learned the hard way that you get recruitment wrong and you have a bad group, don't matter how good you are. And that's the same for every manager in the world. You're only as good as your group. So I take recruitment very, very seriously, and we've done that since we've come in. We've signed good people, good athletes, technical players that want to get better, players that are hungry regardless of age, and we've done that. And then they're jigsaw pieces, so they are what we require for us to play the way that we want to play. And today you saw that, in terms of, we switched, took TC off, we played Sonny Carey, who I thought was outstanding today in a more advanced role, and he creates, and he's unlucky not to score. And their keeper was excellent. I mean, let's make no bones about it. The keeper's made 3 or 4 really good saves, and that's the Championship. Our quality has to go up. But wonderful day, and we will value for it.
A number of debutants today, and I can see why you brought each and every single one of them in. They've pulled on the Charlton shirt, given it everything, and seemed to click in rather seamlessly.
Oh, look, we've got better. I mean, let's be honest. With great respect to the players that are not at the football club no more. Everyone's contributed to us taking steps on the journey that we're on, and to become where we are. But we've got better. You look at the squad now. I look at this every day. I look at the athletes. I look at the goals. I look at what we have in the squad now. We've got better, and we've got to, because this is a brutal league. It's a wonderful league, and one of my favourite leagues to be involved in, to watch. And I'm just proud of the group today.
Defensive solidity means another clean sheet as well, and as we know, that is a key foundation to build on. Well,
look, this is what we keep preaching. If you do the basics well, you give yourself an opportunity, because we believe we've got goals. Look, will we score 3s and 4s at Championship level? No, probably not. Sometimes we might, but not all the time. So we have to do the basics very, very well, and we've got a group that enjoy doing that.
Opening matches are notoriously tricky. The victory is definitely one to enjoy and savour, but I'm sure you have a lot of takeaways and learnings that you're going to assess when you head back to Sparrows Lane.
Oh, absolutely. But we know, as we said, this is a journey. This is not a destination. This is not as good as we're going to be. We're going to be better than this. If we played here, beat Wigan, beat Leyton Orient in our first game here 1-0, and we weren't the side then that we ended up at Wembley and in the Wickham games and so on and so forth. So we have to get better, because everyone else will get better, or not everyone, but a lot of teams will get better, and we have to not keep pace with the level, but we want to affect the level.
Brilliant stuff, Nathan. Congratulations
Thank
once
you
again.
very much. Cheers. Thank you.